Thanks, Mario.
Thanks, Scott. Big leaders up pit road.
Go, Marcus, go, go. Go, Gregory.
I'm pitting this time by. I'm pitting this time by.
Fast left. Fast left.
Six laps to go.
Yep, I'm here.
Kenneth, pass left, pass left. Roderick, pass left, please.
On Rocket Bike, you can ride it if you let it. Start it fast. It's a spell that brings it, things that make it look good. I'd give it to you if I could, but I borrowed it.
Should I come in?
Should be fine for one more lap. I'll see when we're closer to the pit lane. Yeah, I think one more lap should be fine.
Okay.
It's like 1.7 laps at the line. And into the box you go.
Are you jumping in?
Yep.
P13 just went by.
No.
It's gonna be a nice hunt. You're gonna be about 30 seconds back. And he's currently lopping 23 mids, 23 highs.
Not gonna be an easy hunt then.
Yeah, but I assume our pit strategy is different. His last stop is gonna be full service. "85 seconds.
That guy went for an adventure. Oh. Guy has PTSD. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good to know.
So so in what's the gap to the 12th guy? And what lap times is he doing? I mean, so a second per lap. You want to take tires? Come on, Gunsis. If you want to beat my time, it's the time to do it.
Yeah, with a battered car and track full of rubber and gravel.
You want to jump in and show you how it's done?
No.
No, I'm pretty sure it's low 22s are doable in these conditions. Come on, Gunsis.
Thank you, Kevin.
Oh, it's not relevant to this conversation. No, it's not.
Astral, your arguments are thrown out of the window by the fact that you make one of the most rookie mistakes.
So what? I'm still faster than you and you can't beat my time? I think that's just trying to pretend that trying to defend yourself. Okay, okay. So I never claimed to be good in endurance races. I claimed that I will be faster than Gunsis in a GT car.
Yeah, he's running 24.
Come on, Gunsis, you need to 700s.
Thank you.
That's one way of letting a guy pass. Oh, come on. Really? Yeah.
Still come.
Well, it's straightened out the... Well, now, the suspension feels the same.
I'm coming to my room and see in the distance that the car is crashing. Like, what the fuck? Who crashed? Ah, it was Gunsis.
$27 according to my relative.
RIP. Was it the blue flag? but he wanted to race.
Obviously.
The main part, like, guys who even lap up, like, in front, they let, well, when I was driving, they let me by usually. So, I think there are a couple of retards, but the main field is okay.
Oh, there was always that idiot in P6 and decided to chop Solaris off and race for a bit.
Yeah, they did a 6 limit right.
So it was a P6, not a blue flag.
I would have got 2 passes.
Not here, before that. Like 2 hours before. Just gotta hope there are no required repairs at the stop.
Okay, is that guy in front of you, me blinking as well for you guys?
Yeah,
Okay.
No, it wasn't me.
So what's the gap?
Go right here,
4
leader.
feet.
Go right. He's gonna
to
stay left.
14.
Take the inside. Take the inside, leader.
He's now
Inside.
in the pits over a minute. P15 is gonna overtake him a minute and 7 seconds back. Should be safe from him. Even if we take the full service, we got the whole bit on him. Gonna hope no repairs. Other than that, should be fine. Not sure we'll be able to catch 12 though. To be honest, he lost time somewhere. A lot of time. He's now 43 seconds ahead.
Okay, I do not like this guy.
Yeah.
This guy seems familiar, to be honest. I think he blocked quite a bit. Me and James. Oh, you're talking about the blinking part. Because this lever seems awfully familiar. If I'm not mistaken, he in the beginning he held me up for half a lap for no apparent reason.
As long as I'm ahead of him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's sliding back. P12 lost about 12 seconds somewhere. So it's still up for grabs, 45 between you two. Gotta keep gaining a second a lap.
One Gunsius. Need to do 22s.
I will shove the 22 up your ass.
Why would you do this?
I support this statement, 23 will be fine.
I will lose about half a second from my normal lap times.
If you gain 20 at the pits, 25... 23 seconds with a second lap, 23 laps. You have about 30 to go. You have a little bit of a buffer. Or it's gonna be getting close if you're not gonna gain a second lap.
Cage Amir.
Mind you that by not taking tires we might get some extra time, but well, it's a risk.
Time-wise, the car felt just as fast. Maybe a little bit like slidey and pull home, but I didn't really have much of an issue. So unless there's a cliff I don't know about.
Like, I didn't feel like in the end of my stints the tires felt okay. It was slower a little bit.
I think it will depend on the gap we have to the car. If it's marginal, I think we gotta take the risk. It's gonna be about 10 laps extra, so a third of a stint, roughly.
I have an NDA in my face, or NDE.
Yes, Radius tires take about 20 seconds probably. Fuel takes full tank about 40. So half a tank we're gonna pour in is gonna save another 20.
I don't think you can gain 2 seconds per lap with fresh tires, to be honest.
Yeah, unless there's like a cliff I don't know about.
He spinned.
Thank you, Rob.
He's back going.
Come on, man.
He lost
Don't
time
spin.
though.
I want a real fight, not this spinny outy crap. Where's the tear off hood option in the pits?
We're gonna give you a mob at the stop.
Yeah, there should be size, so something like remove hood or flatten the hood.
Remove hood.
I mean, some like
I don't think it'll be aerodynamically viable.
well, it's not about that. Like
Yes, it is.
It is.
Even that brick on wheels will lose a lot of time if you remove the hood.
yeah, but like for example, I'm giving you an example. I didn't have such a problem in iRacing because like I don't think the hood can deform that much, so it can block
It
the
can.
illusion entirely.
It can.
Well, I didn't have such thing. I don't know if it can. But for example, in Dirt 4, at one time the hood deformed so much that I couldn't fucking see anything.
Half
Like,
left.
P12 in a bits. P12 in a bits.
I wondered why the fuck can't I remove it?
It's go like hell time.
I'm actually not losing that much time.
It is most likely going to be his last pit. He's going to have full service. He's going to have to stretch it out for a couple of laps to be able to finish. So he might be saving fuel additionally. Don't need to save fuel. Just go as fast as you can without plowing anything.
Come on.
The only thing that is a bit sketchy is that I can't see the last apex of Eau Rouge.
Just take it safe, I guess. We can afford to lose a couple of tenths per lap. You're doing 23.2s. It's good enough.
Yeah, surprisingly that incident didn't lose much time.
I mean, you sideswiped him. It shouldn't give a lot of damage. It just took a lot of time waiting for everyone to pass by.
Yeah,
By the way, Gunsis, is the wheel straight for you? Or is it a little...
It hasn't been straight since hour 10, I believe.
yeah.
So it's not me seeing things.
It's 5 degrees to the right-ish.
Yeah. Like, when I jumped in, I thought that it was not straight, and I was pretty sure, but...
Yeah, I don't know if it was straight or not for my first stint. I didn't notice it, but then during my second stint, I definitely noticed it from the very beginning. Maybe it got worse at some point. I don't know.
Well, it's not a big hindrance.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Just
Actually found Rouge to be easier than such a wheel.
okay. The gap to the car behind is 1 minute 11 seconds.
Yeah, 330. So was there anything happen
He's-
while I was...
He's losing a lot of time right now.
Yeah.
Anything dramatical happened while I was asleep?
Not really. He's stuck. He's stuck behind P2. He's stuck behind P16. They just lost. Everyone losing all the time. There was a gaggle, at least 5 cars together. They're still losing time.
Maybe the only thing to worry about is that the gear temperature is 107.
Keep an eye on that, please.
What temperature?
Gearbox temperature.
Yeah, it's been at 106 last time we drove, so it's kind of rising.
105, 106.
Okay, he just lost about 5 seconds in that gaggle.
What's the normal temperature for the box?
No idea, to be honest.
How about you jump into a practice session and find out?
That's actually a good idea. You bend the car, go help the team and do it.
I tried my best to compensate.
Go into a practice session and check the temps.
Wait, if I withdraw from the...
You'll be able to join. It's the same as when you started. You joined on us. You can join on us.
You just,
again.
yeah, you just click on test and jump into a test session.
Yeah, you can do that without leaving the team.
Oh yeah, that too.
That's what I was worried about.
Make sure to have same
Yeah,
settings.
left.
Afternoon.
Does it really matter for gearbox?
For temperature, definitely. 26 Celsius afternoon. If it's colder, the temperature might be a bit colder. Might be 1 or 2 degrees, but might be the difference between blowing up or not. As we figured out in Le Mans. Last thing we want right now.
So it's afternoon?
Afternoon, 26 degrees Celsius ambient. Gunz's
Oh, I
car
thought-
head is the one you murdered. Take caution.
Oh, we meet again. He probably saw me in the wall and thought, yes.
I don't think I can choose the 26 degrees.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
Weather
it's
settings.
yep.
Yeah, default, I believe.
Where's the weather settings? But I can see only time of day, you can track config.
Look at the whole of the screen.
There is not a lot on the screen. It's a small like table on the
Should
top.
be like a gray button on the right side.
The gray button adjust weather under the test car on track.
Ah, yeah. Okay, oh.
26 Celsius is actually default.
Okay.
It should be.
Humidity, wind
default.
speed doesn't matter.
Wind speed is the same, humidity doesn't matter much.
Okay, test car on track.
Yeah, 6 to right.
On iRacing.
I mean, you still have some time. "13 lost another second to you. Seems like normal service resumed. Can't lose too much behind this guy though. So how are we calculating for the last stint? Whatever he needs plus 2 laps in case of weird red flag?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do calculations closer to the stop. Got him here.
62. It says normal.
That's... Huh?
mean, does it change depending on your like?
Have you run the car?
Yeah.
No. Yeah,
Go-
just jumped in.
Go do a lap. Of course, if it's not running, it's not gonna show the same temperature.
Oh, I don't have my monitor now. I need to find my socks.
You don't have to run fast.
Just drive.
Is it going up?
No, it's keeping at 105 and 107. So it's not like rising steadily.
So much work, so much work.
Said the pit crew after he brought the car to them.